Hey everyone, and welcome. If you are watching this, you probably just picked up a brand new digital template from the CreatioSuite Etsy shop, so first off, thank you.
Today, we are tackling the most important step, importing your read-only OneNote template into your personal account so you can start customizing it. Since everyone uses different devices, I've broken this tutorial down into 3 easy parts. First, I'll show Windows users the fastest way to install the template using the OneNote package file.
After downloading your files, you'll see a couple of zip folders along with some PDF files. Those zip folders are the ones that contain your .onepkg notebook. Just unzip it, click to open the folder, and you'll see the .onepkg file inside. Go ahead and double-click that file. This will immediately launch your OneNote desktop application, and a window will pop up asking you to unpack the notebook. You can rename it. I'll call mine My Digital Planner. Then, make sure to choose a local drive to unpack it for now. Then, click on Create button. Your new notebook will now begin to load up. Give it just a few moments to process, and make sure all the individual sections and pages have completely loaded in before you start clicking around. Before we move on, I want to highlight a very important note. To avoid any frustrating sync issues, the notebook must be unpacked locally on your computer's hard drive first. Do not try to unpack it directly into your cloud storage. We are going to sync it to your OneDrive account perfectly in just a little bit, and I'll walk you through exactly how to do that later in the video.
Alright, let's move on to the second method. If you are on a Mac or using OneNote on the web, this one is for you. We will be starting in your web browser,
But just a heads up, the initial setup might require you to briefly open it in the desktop app to ensure everything syncs correctly.
As I mentioned earlier, you will receive some zip and PDF files when you download the template. Open the PDF file with your OneDrive links. Locate the link in your PDF file, and then open the link in the new tab. Clicking the link will take you directly to the OneDrive folder where all the templates are stored. Let's open the first folder. Let's first try to copy the notebook. Click on the 3 dots. You might see the option to copy to. If you see this option, click on it. It will ask to copy. Choose a destination folder in your drive, and then click Copy here. Now let's say you don't have the option to copy the template directly from the web. No problem. Just click on the 3 dots and select Open in Desktop App. Remember, this is just a one-time setup, so give it a moment to fully load. Once that is loaded, head over to your OneDrive. Create or choose a folder where you want to place the notebook, then create a brand new notebook and name it something like My Planner 2026. Then, go ahead and open this new notebook in your desktop app as well. Okay, now that both notebooks are open in the app, we can transfer your planner. Right-click on a section within the template, select Move or Copy, choose your new notebook from the list, and click Copy. The entire section will instantly copy over. You can just repeat this quick process for the rest of the sections. And here is a quick pro tip. If you notice author initials appearing next to your pages, they are easy to turn off. Just go to the History tab at the top and click Hide Authors to keep your planner looking clean. If you prefer, you can head over to OneDrive and use your planner right in your web browser. However, for the best experience, I highly recommend using the OneNote application. This ensures a consistent layout and allows you to access your planner offline. Next, I'll show you how to sync your notebook to OneDrive, whether you are using a personal or a work account. As I mentioned earlier, once your local notebook has completely loaded, syncing it to the cloud is what allows you to access your planner on all your other devices. I'm going to create a new notebook just to demonstrate how this sync works. As usual, I'm starting by saving it to my local drive. Now that it's created, I'll go up to File, locate the new planner, click Settings, and select Move or Share. You'll see I have two drives available here, a personal one and a work account. I'm going to save this planner to my work account. Now let's head over to OneDrive. It might take just a moment to sync and show up. And there it is. Just click to open it, and that is exactly how you sync your notebook to the cloud.
All right, that wraps up the second method. Finally, let's look at how to get your planner set up on an iPad. Usually, if you log into the same OneDrive account on your iPad, your notebook will show up automatically. But if it doesn't, I'll show you how to pull it over manually. Just make sure you have both the OneDrive and OneNote apps installed on your device before we begin.
Open the link provided in your PDF guide to view the available templates. From there, simply tap on the planner you want to use, and it will automatically redirect you to the OneNote app. Now, we need to make a copy of your template. Since OneNote doesn't allow you to copy an entire notebook all at once on the iPad, we will need to transfer it section by section. Once the template finishes loading, I'll create and name a brand new notebook, and then I'll walk you through exactly how to copy those sections over. Click on the plus notebook, and let's give it a name. Click on Create. And my new notebook has been created. Now that both notebooks have successfully loaded, let's copy the sections from the template over to your new notebook. Long press on a section, tap the copy icon, locate your new notebook, and select it. This will copy the entire section. Just repeat this process for the remaining sections. One important note: before you start copying, make sure all the pages have fully loaded. If you see a quote "content not available" message, simply close the OneNote app and relaunch it to let those pages load up.
And that is everything you need to know to get your new planner completely set up and ready to go. If you found this tutorial helpful, please leave a like and consider subscribing.
Thank you so much for watching the entire video, and enjoy your day.